Lot's life law killed his wife. He hesitated. Maybe if he had been a little more determined, maybe if he had been a little more purposeful, she would have understood. We're out, we're leaving, this is it, we're done. But he hesitates. And she goes, do we really have to leave it all behind? And she looks back and she dies. Mrs. Lot dies. Okay, but I got to keep going. Because now, here's where I want you to see Abraham and Sarah. They have to have their life laws confronted. Genesis chapter 20 now. Now Abraham, wait a minute. Here's the reason why I told you all of that. You got to catch this. This is so funny. You might not laugh, but I think it's funny. Abraham actually argued with God over the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. Abraham said, I'm going to wipe out the city. Abraham said to God, well, suppose they're 50. God said, well, I won't destroy it for 50. Well, suppose it's 40. I won't destroy it for 40. And can you imagine bargaining with God? Like, really, seriously. Can you imagine going, God, no, God, do you think you could just hold off for a minute? God says, okay. Now, you would think that after all of that, God comes and talks to you. I'm trying to tell you something, because I want you to catch this. Do you understand that you can be very spiritual and still have some very negative life laws? Yes. You can have great and wonderful experiences with God. It doesn't mean you don't have stuff in your life that needs fixing. I know we don't like, we try so hard to keep it all together and make everybody believe that now I'm perfect. You're a liar, the truth is not in you. Because it's not so. As long as you're in this life, as long as you're above terra firma, you're going to have some stuff you got to deal with in your life. So now look at Genesis 20, verse 1. Now Abram journeyed from there toward the land of the Negev and settled between Kadesh and Shur. Then he sojourned in Gerar. Abraham said of Sarah his wife, what, everybody?
She is my sister.
Now wait a minute. Now hold on. Now wait a minute. Can we talk? No, can we talk? Now, you went to Egypt, told Pharaoh, she's my sister. Tumors and all kinds of plagues broke out in Pharaoh's house. Pharaoh had to run you out of his country. You would think you'd be done with that lie. Come on now, am I the only person who thinks that you would be done with that? You would think that at this point, now mind you, wait, can I add to it a little bit? Can you stay with me just a minute? Watch this. God has just come and told you that within a year's time, Sarah's going to have a child. I don't know if she's pregnant at this moment, but she could be. And you still fooling around telling people that's my sister. But it's a life law. Oh, okay. You're not feeling me yet, but let me keep going. You would think by now that they've grown out of that lie. So God reveals to the king Abimelech in a dream, that's that man's wife. Leave that woman alone. That's that man's wife. And guess what? She's now fertile. Oh, yeah. You guys are asleep. No. She was past childbearing. Yes. But now God says, in a year's time, you're going to have a child. Yes. And they're fooling around lying. So then Abimelech called Abraham and said to him, what have you done to us? And how have I sinned against you that you have brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin? You have done to me things that ought not to be done. And Abimelech said to Abraham, this is the question. Watch this. What have you encountered that you have done this thing? Abimelech asked a powerful question. And each of us must both ask and answer if we're going to continue our journey to chair number 1. He asked, what have you encountered? The New King James states his question this way: what did you have in view? The question gets at the heart of how we make decisions. What did you encounter growing up? What did you view in your house? How did mommy and daddy make decisions? And how has that now impacted you? What life laws did you pick up that you must now discard? Let me go a little deeper. Abraham says, because I thought, surely there is no fear of God in this place, and they will kill me because of my wife. Now, watch how the life law was developed. Besides, she actually is my sister, the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother. And she became my wife. Now do you understand why Abraham and Sarah were so quick to get with Hagar? He grew up seeing 2 different women with his daddy. Oh, y'all don't want to talk. That's okay. That's okay. Yes. He grew up seeing it because she is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother. Which means there were 2 different women in my daddy's house. So it was no problem for when Sarah said, hey, you've seen this before. See, watch this. They share a similar gene pool. That's why they're both liars. Oh, you laugh. No. This stuff runs in families. No, don't laugh. Abraham told Pharaoh, she's my sister. He told Abimelech, she's my sister. Isaac came along and, wait a minute, Isaac is not even born yet. Read the story later in Genesis and you'll find that Isaac told the exact same lie. She's my sister. See, when you share that gene pool, there's some stuff that runs in families. Now, I don't believe in these generational curses. I don't believe in that. But I'm telling you, there's some stuff runs in families. Because now, Jacob is not just a liar, he's a liar, a cheat, and a deceiver. So the grandfather's a liar, the son is a liar, the grandson is a liar, a cheat, and a thief. What did you encounter? And look at what he says. And it came about, when God caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said to her, talking about Sarah, this is the kindness which you will show to me everywhere we go. Say of me, he is my brother. Now, I don't miss some stuff in here. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I'm close to finishing because I don't want to let you out too late. Watch this. The first thing that you got to watch is that it says, when God caused me to wander. They didn't look at their journey as a mission from God. God's got us out here fooling around. We don't know what we're doing. God had them wandering. No, God did not have them wandering. God said, go to a place that I will show you. When they got to the place, God said, this is the place. That's not wandering. But how you view how God is treating you. See, some of you know, well, those things are reserved for other people. Because nothing good ever happens to me. I can never catch a break. And when you say stuff like that, what you're saying is that God